All right, so this video is going to be about us trying to be able to find our information from a calculator. The first thing that I want to do is just be able to adjust our window. So first off, we want to graph it. So you want to press the y equals button. Once you go to the y equals, you should be, blinking up here. Your cursor should be up here. If there's something in there, just go ahead and press clear. All right. If not, I'm going to go ahead and start to type in our equation. Our equation is going to be negative 16, and then this is where you're going to get your variable from. That's going to be x squared, all right? And I'm going to put plus 85 and then x. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press graph. I want to see what this picture looks like. All right, now you can see that you don't see all the information. This is a quadratic. I don't see my vertex. I see my two zeros, but I want to be able to see this whole piece of information. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our window and we're going to start to adjust this. Now you can see that this is a normal graph of negative 10 to positive 10 and negative 10 to positive 10. So what I want to do is, since this is our real world application, I really don't care about anything of my negative x values. I want to use all my positive x values. If you want to keep a negative x value, you can say like negative 1. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my window. I'm going to change my minimum x value to negative 1. I'm going to change my maximum x value. In fact, I don't even need to change my maximum x value, but we could. It didn't look like it went all the way to 10. I'll say keep it at 8. Now this x SCL is your x scale, which means every tick mark, every single time you see a dash, it goes up by 1. So I'm going to go from negative 1 to 8. Now, my y minimum, we can keep it as negative 10. I'm okay with that. We can see a little bit below the graph. But my y maximum as a positive 10 was not nearly enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to say like 150. Now, the one thing is I want to change my scale. My scale is 1. That means I'm going to see 150 little tick marks. I don't want to see 150 tick marks. Let's go by 50s. So we can easily see there's 50, 50, 50. Each tick mark represents 50. Now I'm going to go back to my graph and see what it looks like. Now that is a much better picture. So you can see that my x value goes from negative 1 to positive 8, and I'm going from negative 10 to 150, and each of these tick marks represents 50. So that's how you change your window.